Friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing well. My today's topic is the mistakes that we do in our life. The mistakes that we do in our life are some of the points here I will be sharing. This kind of mistakes we do knowingly or unknowingly, and that becomes a bigger problem in our future, even though we don't get that understanding or that information in the present time, but definitely in our future it affects. So we need to take care of certain points which I will be discussing now, and you should understand it properly. So please do watch my videos if you like. And so here is my topic, that mistakes that we do in our life. First of all, first mistake what we do is that we share our secrets with everyone. If not everyone, even not with everyone, we should not share our secrets with our best friends even, because people after knowing your secrets may turn evil and may harm you in any way. Maybe you have discussed your personal matters, some things that you should keep very private, yet you have discussed it with them. You should not discuss, because this may create a major issue. You may be blackmailed in many situations, so you will be tensed. So to avoid this kind of bad situations, you have to keep your secrets within you, and very much trusted people maybe you discuss, but it should be lesser and lesser in number. My next point is never share your details about your property with anyone. How much you have, how much you don't have, this is really not important that you share with people. The reason I'll tell you is, as you share that you have a big car and you have a big house, then what happens when the time goes in bad times which come, when the time doesn't go in our favor, that time these people only comes and taunt us. The reason of this is because that these people are jealous of us, and they tend to make us feel that yes, you don't have this, you don't have that. Maybe you are telling them, sharing them this in a positive way, they may be jealous inside, which you don't know. So you have to be careful about that, because many things there are not predictable at all. So after this, the third point is never share talks of your other friends or relatives, because this maybe you are not doing this, others may do. So never share your talks with other people, especially your family conflicts which you had in your house. Well, I will give you an example. There was a husband wife, a couple living. So whatever happened, husband was angry with the wife, and he told his wife that it's a very problematic, I cannot live with you, this and that. So this way they have fought with each other. After some time, the husband went to office, and what he did, he realized that he didn't do well, he didn't do the right thing with his wife, and he gave a call back at home and said sorry to his wife. Whereas his wife, when he was in anger mood, what he did is she shared all those secrets with her friends, and what those friends did, they just communicated it to other friends, and this became very viral. Even though this husband-wife's conflict within them has finished, yet the conflict is inflamming through those friends. Those friends are discussing and calling her one by one, what happened, why this happened, why this main species is really a very bad kind of nuisance. It's very difficult to live with the husband, this and that. So this was a very small issue which has been sorted out, but these people are creating major issues. So unnecessary, this brings a trouble in life. So never share your family conflicts with anyone. Try to solve it as much as possible. Even if you cannot solve, if it is going to a very higher level, then you must share with the public. So my next point is never show people how much money do you have. I will tell you a story in this to tell you the example that in our neighborhood there was an uncle few years ago. What happened? He had bought a very big car, and before that he went to US. So what happened is he stayed in US for a few years. He has told this, he has viral this to everyone that he is staying in US, and thus he is having a very high class status. He informed it on the FB, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere possible, Instagram, to tell his friends that he has got a much higher status, and thus he is going to live in outside. So what happened after a few days later on, he also bought a car which I was talking about, and he showed when he came to India, he showed it to people that yes, he bought a car, and this way he showed it to his friends. But the problem is that his friends were very much jealous, and they were thinking that, oh God, this person has reached very far from them, and this person has so I was telling you the story of my neighbor. He has shifted to US, and many people, they were jealous of seeing his status. And one day what happened, he came back to India, and one day what happened, when somebody disclosed from his friend circle or family, which I am not sure about, but what was disclosed that he has lost his job in US, and he has come here and bought a car from the money he has saved there. So this way, when people got to know, everyone was taunting, oh, you have bought car but you have lost your job in US. So this way, you should not show people your money, your things that you have. You should not boast, which people may take to a jealousy and would ruin your life, ruin your peace of life. So after that comes the point, never ever be very much exposed to anyone, because the more you will be exposed to people, the more they are trying to harm you, the more they will know about you, the more they will try to control your life or enter your life, and thus you may not be able to control that thing. You may not be able to put away those people, because there are many kind of people. In my own life experience, I have observed this. People are there around our relatives and friends also, who are there to disturb our life, because they themselves don't have their own life. Next point is, never share your weakness to anyone. Maybe when people scold you or when people quarrel with you, you feel very bad and you feel disturbed. So never ever share this kind of weakness with anyone, because people take advantage of this. Maybe many a times what happens is, when you get disturbed with some situation and people want to take advantage of you, so definitely they will create the situation to disturb you, and thus they will do whatever they want to get out of. So never ever share your weakness with anyone. This may cause a very big problem. Well, here I will give you one example. There was a man who was working in an office. He had a friend. One day he told his friend that, seen a friend, that I have a very big point, that whenever someone says something, I cannot say no. If someone requests me something, I have to do it, because I cannot say no. That's not in my psychology. So what happened, after a few days, that friend got to know that he has this weak point. So then what the friend did is, after few days, what he did is he came with a problem to him, that please take my wife to this place or that place, because I have to submit this file to the boss, so I have to complete this, please do this favor. So once as the person said, he cannot say no to anyone, so he had to do, and he had to fulfill whatever he said, his friend said. So next day what happened, started giving him one by one task, like please do this shopping for me, because I cannot do this, because I don't have time, please do it for me. So this person keep on doing his whatever tasks he is giving him. So this way he cannot say no, and that other person, he is very clever and taking advantage of. Please be careful about all these things, friends. So my next point is, never ever tell your past secrets to anyone. Now, what are past secrets? Maybe something bad has happened with you, maybe something bad incident has happened with you, maybe you had a love affair, maybe you had something bad, maybe someone has cheated you some way. So if when you tell these things to other people, what happened, they may gossip of it. Maybe you told it to your one friend, he will say okay, I will never disclose it to anyone. But what he will do, he will tell another friend, and that another friend will tell another friend. So this way it will become viral, and you will feel ashamed of why you have told. So it's better you decide not to tell things before you are thinking to disclose something to people. So here I had few points I have discussed here. Hope this was helpful to you, friends. You also think about this topic, what things we should not discuss in our life, we should not share with our life, or what things we make mistakes sharing with people. So thanks for joining, friends. Love you all, and please do comment on if any of the points I have missed so far. Please you mention. If you can also mention some bad things that you have done in your life, that mistakes what you do, and you may also share in your comments what you feel, what you want to know next. So thank you, friends. Love you all. Stay in peace and love. Thank you.